And I see that with you in the ultra marathoning, that relationship was so painful and hard and just absolutely just almost took you from us. You know what I mean? That in order to like come back from that and process that, you needed to pick something that was of equal or your best approach to what was an equally difficult task, but that you got to choose it and you got to be in control of it and you got to pursue it and reclaim authorship of your life. And you've even said it, like part of your ultra marathoning was this experience of feeling that I am allowed to take up space in this world. I have a right to it. Anyway, I was kind of curious. I saw that parallel. I wanted to share it with you and maybe curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I guess I don't have like complete thoughts on that. When I was talking to my brother about writing a book, and he's like, like one of the things that could be interesting for you to pursue is like, if you went through so much suffering, he's like, then why would you pick a hobby that has so much suffering?
Yeah.
He's like, why would you do that? And he's like, like, aren't you tapped out? Like, why would you actively choose to do that? And
To me,
I
yeah,
mean,
keep
I
going on
have
with it.
like, yeah, I have my thoughts and my inklings, but like, I feel like largely they're incomplete thoughts, like at this point.
Well, when you say that, one thought that jumps in my mind that I'd love to hear what you think is we're defining it as physical suffering, but I don't think that that relationship was a physical suffering. I'm curious what's in ultra marathoning like gives you back what you didn't or couldn't have or what was taken from you in that relationship,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, there's a part of it that I think I had explanations like early on, like I had a trauma healing professor that said people need to overcome trauma by unique means that's unique to them, but it's something that makes them feel strong and powerful and take up space in this world. And I think that that's what it was like initially. I think some of it now is just like being disciplined, you know,
Would
and
you
I don't
say
know.
that that relationship made you feel the opposite of what you just said, that it made you feel small
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
that you
definitely.
weren't allowed to take up space in
Small,
the world?
correct, correct. Small, powerless, insignificant.
Yeah. I
Life
mean,
didn't, like, my life didn't matter ultimately.
yeah. Well, it was interesting. I've told this before. I hadn't seen you. I did see you a couple times over that 10 or 12
13 years,
years
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. I did see you a couple times. And I remember like right before you were getting out of that relationship, I remember that I was going to meet up with you and go to our favorite breakfast joint. And, and I was with our good friend Richard. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to, and I think Richard might have been there, but I'm like, we're meeting up with Brett. And it was almost like Richard felt like he needed to warn me. He's like, Brett's not in a good place. He's not, he's not doing okay. And it was interesting that he like that he said it to me, because I was like, why do you why do you need to say this? But it was interesting to me because when I saw you,
Yeah.
and you know this, like, I'm not kidding, man. I have a problem with thinking too highly of you. Like, I really love you, dude. Like, I think you're like one of the most intriguing and beautiful people that I know. Like, I really like, like when I think of you, there's a glow. You know what I mean? And and so I see you at TC Eggington's, and a shell is overstating it. like just all the light in you had gone dark. And I remember you sat there and there was no life in your face. And I tried to say, like, how are you? And what's going on?
Yeah.
And you would answer me, but it was lifeless. You know what I mean? And and yeah, like to do something that's hard, that says like I have value and I'm worth fighting for, and I am strong. Anyway, it's been fun in very small ways to be a part of that journey, and it's mostly been fun to watch it. It's been fun to
Yeah.
watch you, and I think that's why, back to my point earlier, like who cares if you have a record or do something that no one else has done and very few people have done. What makes it special is that through running you have reclaimed the beautiful person that you are.
I think it's a component of it. Like, I mean, I would contribute more to my being in a healthier place, to my wife and family than to the running. Like the running's contributed, but um, yeah, it's not like I don't think it's the most significant thing.
The
I
real
think
healing's the relationships.
yeah, and the real healing's the relationships. Like I mean, it definitely did help, but it's not like it's not what saved me, you know, like yeah, I mean, I was talking with Britt about this the other day, like um yeah, I mean, the amount of people that it took to pour a tremendous amount of love into me so that I understood that my life was valuable and worth getting out of getting myself out of a dark place and out of a bad relationship. Like it took a lot of people. Um,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the running and the discipline and the lessons that it's taught me, but it's like, yeah, but it's definitely it's definitely the relate, like it's the relationships.